Hey, welcome back to the cave. I'm your host, Jamie Waring, and this is another episode of what we have going on here for future upcoming events and the upcoming shows this weekend and what I have going on my bench. I will do my very best to do what I did last time to keep the videos here under 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure everybody was astonished to see that I was able to ramble on but cut it short. But anyway, this is going to be a quick update of what I have going on my bench, and we'll get straight into it. Be right back. Alright, welcome back to the cave. Thanks for pausing for the cause. Right here, my next build here, my next venture will be the 1955 Ford F100 Street Rod. I'm going to do my very best probably to go stock and at the same time custom, but nothing too extraordinary, just too extravagant, but you know, just a nice simple build. And at the same time to throw in some pretty cool custom options to make it seem a little bit more realistic and some good imagination extras for it. So I'm going to go ahead and just move the box here, and we'll go from here. Sorry about that. Okay, right here, I've already got the body here sanded and ready to go for primer. Hold on, let me give us a little bit of illumination here. And what I discovered today, and I had to thank you for Cherry Cheeseburger for the Google Plus Hangouts. As you can see, we're on Google Hangout now. See Chris? Hey Chris! What's up, Chris? You can't hear me. And there's Mr. Richard Cleveland, the awesome Mr. Cleveland of Amazing Plastic. But anyway, that's my thing. I love the Hangouts. The Hangouts are so cool and so informative. But anyway, I talked to Mr. Chevy Cheeseburger. Big shout out to him, and he had a great outcome for the 48-hour build here for this last weekend, and he's pretty grateful of how it goes, and hopefully the next go around I will be involved myself. But he gave me some good information, him and Mr. Richard Cleveland. Again, I'll be mentioning his name a lot because me and the guy, I talked to him, and I have to say he's a very, very cool dude. But anywho, I never really understood what, giving it the paint some teeth and some grit so that the paint the primer and or the paint can stick to. But I was doing some sanding, and it just came out, and I was like, well, I don't understand the point, and what's the real meaning of give the surface some teeth for the paint to cling onto. And Mr. Chevy gave me some really great advice, because I usually sand my plastic down here when I first get it. I'd sand it down till it gets that mirror shine, because I heard a young kid say it before, so I just went with it. But now I understand that first what I go for here, here's my little, my chips of sandpaper. First I start with I don't think you'll be able to see it. You won't be able to see it that well. Oh, let me see if I can do some focusing or some zooming in, but I don't. Probably still won't be able to see it. Nah. This great camera of mine. Yay. Matter of fact, let me refocus and I'll be right back. Alright, thanks for pausing for the calls and welcome back. Like I was saying, Chevy gave me some really great advice, and I'm just going to jump right into it. First, I start off with sorry about the lighting, but the lighting over here in this corner here is not too bright. Hold on. I start with a 320 grit. Then from there, I'll go to a 400 grit. And then from there, I'll go to a... Lord, I don't know why the freaking shadowing right now is so terrible. Then from there, I'll go to a 600 grit. I just use small pieces. I'm cheap and a little anal. And these are this is the sandpaper that I'm using for right now, dealing with this specific build. Steven International ultrafine sanding sheets. I got this here from my hobby store, Hobbytown USA. As you can see, it has 8 different grits: 320, 400, 600, 1000, 2000, 4000, 6000, and 12,000. And oh my God, the actual paint, the actual how would you say it? the outcome of actually sanding with these grits is pretty darn phenomenal, and I'm pretty happy with the actual product. But anyway, you know, I started 320, went to 600, and I have to say, you know, it has that kind of not exactly smooth, but you know, it has a little bit of a gritty texture for the paint to grab onto. So I'll be probably most likely priming this today, and that'll be about it. But one thing I am gonna try here, like I did before, I am gonna continue with the bar metal foil on the badges here, on the sides and on the front, and I'm just gonna prime it. I'm just gonna thanks Chris Pandoff and Jonathan Milbury. They just said, you know, do your best not to freak. Oh yeah, and Robert Doss. Thanks, Spike. Do your best, just, you know, cause I'm complicated, and I'll give myself more of a headache, and I'll put more into it that needs to be. So I'm just gonna do my best just to sand around it. When I prime it. When I paint it. Just do my best to sand around it. But I'm gonna leave the bar metal foil on, so it'll keep that crisp look to it. You know what I mean? And hopefully that'll work. But you know, trial and error, and I'm, you know, applying all the new tricks and tips that I've learned in modeling so far, and I'm just gonna keep it going, and we'll get there. But anyway, also right here, the 1970 429 Boss Mustang rebuild that I'm doing. There's the interior with a chassis completed, and here's the window. Hey, this kit was extremely old, and this glass was, I mean, torn down. But I dipped it in some Future. Look how pretty and clear that is. I'm really excited right now. But anyway, here's the body, and this body here is the what is the name of this? Limelight nail polish, and I use some lacquer to thin it out, and went outside and went over it one good time. I used up an entire bottle that had about this much. This thing was full, and I used the entire bottle on it. But and also thanks Phil, I forgot your name, Phil. You know, make sure I have it thinned out to a good consistency, and make sure it's not too thinned out, and make sure it's thinned, and make sure it's not thinned enough, because if it's not thin enough, you'll get that gritty, dirty type texture, and that's what I was trying to get away from. But thanks to Phil's great advice, I was able to thin it down to a good consistency and not get that dirty type texture all over the kit. But anyway, this is the first run at it. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm not gonna do the base coat. I'm not gonna do a second base coat until I get my respirator. Thank you once again, Richard Cleveland. I love giving shout outs. You guys are awesome. And thanks, Brian, once again for doing the past show as well. And Nick, for your advice as well, dealing with the awesome videos that you did dealing with your paint design that you came up with for your first time using the airbrush. It's absolutely phenomenal job. But anyway, like I'm saying, I'm going to go to Harbortown, Harbor Freight, and get me a respirator, because good advice from Richard was like, you know, do not use the lacquer without a respirator. So I went outside and did it anyway, being me, being dumb, and being, you know, because I'm only 34, but I'm still, you know, young, and I still had to hit my head against the brick wall first before I admit, you know what, that was the right thing to do. But anyway, after I was done, I felt really, really icky. I felt congested. I didn't feel very well. So I'm going to make sure I do not use the lacquer with this polish until I get a respirator, so I don't kill myself. And, you know, Dr. Cranky, you know, always says, you know, and Chevy Cheeseburger, you know, safety first. Always safety first. And one more thing I want to show that I have going on. Something brand new that I bought, and I'm pretty stoked about it, and I can't wait to get started. But I did it because I want to do something a little different than what I'm normally doing, to step outside my comfort zone. I went and purchased some Warhammer stuff. Yay, Warhammer! And just real quick, I got some Space Marines here, and I'm going to get down and dirty hopefully today. And I'll do some update videos on the progress of this. But, you know, I went and purchased some Warhammer stuff. And this is the one that I bought. And it came with the 8 paints and a cool detail brush, which I'm really stoked about. Have a good detail brush. And also I went and purchased a couple more paints. Sepia, this is a brown wash. They changed the names. And yes, black men trying to pronounce these names, so don't laugh at me. What is this? Runefang Steel. And you guys that's already doing Warhammer, you know, just work with me. I know, oh shit. Excuse me. I know I'm probably gonna need some correction here with the names, but you know, hey, I'm a noob when it comes to this, so just bear with me. This used to be Snot Green. They changed their name. This is Warpstone Glow. And I also purchased another oil wash, which is no oil. So that's I think if I'm not mistaken, black, not oil wash, but wash. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong or stating it wrong. Sue me. But anyway, that's where we're at as far as that's concerned. And yes, I went and purchased some more Tamiya paint. Got some gunmetal. Thanks to that guy who's doing that Tumblr vid. Went and got some Tamiya clear, some Tamiya purple, some Tamiya. I think I said it before. Some thinner, some clear red, and some clear yellow. And I just want to get my collection up. Yeah, Jonathan Mulberry and Chris Pandolf. I'm catching up. One day I'll have 100. You'll be like, oh damn, he caught up. But anyway, that's about enough what I have here going on the bench, and I will refocus and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Thanks for pausing for the call. So this will be the last part of the video. This will be the update of what we have going on here in the corner. And this is going to be really brief. But thanks everybody for the previous show that we did. The one with Mr. Brian, Automatic Dog. Excuse me. Sorry, Atomic Dog 32. My bad. Got a lot of stuff going on in my mind here dealing with school and algebra and all this good stuff. But anyway, thanks to Atomic Dog 32 for doing the show. We had a tremendous time. And next time I have a Styrene God on my show, I will make sure that I will keep control the whole darn time. Because it's, you know, a little funny points, he took over the show. But anyway, it was cool. We had a fantastic time. Thanks everybody who, Nick, great job putting the hit out on him. Because Nick was the one who put the hit out on him, Chevy, not me. Who put the hit out on here on Brian on the show so that he can get bombarded with comments and stuff. But anyway, thanks everybody who participated, everybody who watched, everybody who commented. From my heart to you guys, thank you so much for doing it. We had a fantastic time with the corner and the Modelers Hangout that we did afterwards. It's going very well, and once again, just thank you guys for participating and commenting. But this is an update on what we have coming up this coming Saturday. I am once again extremely stoked because the work of this guy is just kings, and I know it's solid. I mean, it's his imagination. He applies it. The work is solid. His paint jobs are crisp, and I am stoked to get a chance to drill him and find out how he does, what he does, why he does it, and who made him do it, which is probably himself. But anyway, this week on the Modelers Corner, we have the one and only another awesome builder from down under, Matthew. Oh God, my bad. Let me start over. We have the one only another big hitter from Australia, from the down under, Matthew Djscratchy350, if I'm not mistaken, Ford. He's another guy that's on the G Plus Hangout, and he's there all the time when we're talking. He's a good dude, does some great work. But he will be the next guest on the 7th episode of Modelers Corner, Mr. Matthew Djscratchy350 Ford. You can find him on YouTube as Djscratchy350, if I'm not mistaken, and on G Plus Matthew Ford. So check him out when you get a chance. Like I said, I'm extremely stoked. We're gonna have a great show. I mean, he may not have 300 and these so many videos, but the work he does, for me, it is the most solid, imaginary based work that I've seen yet. In the vids that we're gonna cover, you guys will see for yourself. His paint jobs is just stupid phenomenal nice. It's sick. I'm stoked. But anyway, that's what we have going on here on the Modelers Corner, and of course, that will be at 5 o'clock East Coast time, and at 6 o'clock. We will definitely be doing, once again, the Modelers Hangout, where we just get together, talk styrene, do styrene, build styrene, and we'll just be doing everything as usual. But this is the part of the show where I'm going to be doing upcoming and past events and models to watch out for. I haven't really had a chance to check out any models that are on the upcoming rise right now. As far as being new to the community, that's something else I have to look into. But the events that we have coming up here this week, and this is what I noted as the week of September 1st through September 8th, Monday through Sunday. First and foremost, we have Amazing Plastics Across the Pond Hangout number 4. This will be on air. This will be September September 7th, which will be this Saturday at 8 o'clock a.m. That's East Coast time for anybody who needs to know. And that'll be hosted by Scratch and Jack. And also, the first pre-recorded show of Amazing Plastic will be October 12th. And that will be the first pre-recorded show of the show Amazing Plastic, hosted by Richard Cleveland and a couple of his other good buddies. Anyway, and secondly, we have, and also some updates about Amazing Plastic and the Naked Ape Productions. They officially now have Vallejo paints and Tendon Controls as their sponsors, so things are really going well for Richard Cleveland and the guys over there at Amazing Plastic and Naked Ape Productions. And also, we have coming up here in the community of sci-fi fans and Modelers United. Their hangout will be Saturday, September 7th at 8:30 p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. And also, they will be having a hangout at Sci-Fi Modelers United Saturday night, and this will be September 14th, which will be the following Saturday, at 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. They'll be, doing their thing, building styrene, and they'll be giving information, and that'll be hosted by Christopher Whitford. You can find him on G Plus and also YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, under the same name. And they will be discussing the Iron Modelers Challenge, which I guess is another modelers contest or a thing he's organizing. But you get with him to get more details dealing with that specific build they have going on. And also, Styrene Junkie, he will still be holding his build off here starting at September 7th through October 5th. So Styrene Junkie's build off through September 7th through October 5th is still up and coming, and that is this Saturday coming. It's September 7th, so I hope you guys are ready for that. And as far as the updates are concerned, that's what we have here going on the corner, and that's what we have going on here in the hangout, and that's what's going on also in the styrene model building community. So, thanks for coming by. Thanks for checking me out. Rate, subscribe, comments. That'll be awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the subscribers that I'm subscribed to and are subscribed to me. Thank you very much. Very grateful. And that's what we have going on here in the cave. And I hope to see you guys at the show. Do slide. Say 2 times. Peace.